Hi guys, and welcome back to the next episode of my Madden 16 Random Road to Glory. Thank you for smashing the likes and comments last episode. We got well over the limit of what I asked for, so we're going to go with 5 players this episode. And I won't have time to do the shout-outs this episode, I'm afraid, but thank you everyone for who actually got involved with the comments. Do it again this episode. I'll go back to the shout-outs next episode, but since we have so many positions to get in, I'm just going to have to whiz through them, otherwise this bit of the video would go on way too long. So we're going to go out of position first, out of position number 2, and yes, we actually managed to get Calvin Johnson. That's exactly who I wanted. Probably play him at strong safety instead of free safety. I'm not sure actually, we'll see where we end up picking him, but that's exactly who I wanted at the free safety position. So thank you for voting out of position if you did. A little side note, Thanksgiving players. I can't actually go with them this episode. A lot of you want number 3 or number 4, or sorry, number 7 or number 8. And there's only 3 on the market. So I think it's just at that point in the game where those players are so rare, they're not popping up as often. Anyway, back into the video. Mover, we're going to go with NFL Mover, who always are great cards. First guy that pops up is Schwartz, 99 rated. That's perfect, I think. We have a good right tackle in Havenstein already, but this Schwartz card is next level. He's about 100k as well for 99 rated. That's really good. So thank you for whoever did that. Gonna go with the MVP, number 3 MVP, and that will be Clay. Who, to be honest, we've had Delaney Walker for a reasonable amount of time now, so Charles Clay could be a nice little change up in the team. I'm looking forward to using him actually. Charles Clay. Hopefully he'll be just as good as Mike Mitchell is for us and become a series legend. Going to go with final edition. Hopefully there'll be Mike Mitchell. We're going to go with number 12. Hopefully it's not the new Tulloch card because that looks absolutely trash. And number 12 is Dunlap. Luckily, I was very close to that Tulloch card actually. Definitely don't want it. For a middle linebacker at 97 rated, he is terrible. Look at those stats. They're awful for 97. Anyway. I'm a Lions fan, I don't like him that much anyway. We released him, which I'm very glad about. But this Carlos Dunlap card also looks very good. And the last one we're going to go with is Legends, and the third one again. And the third legend to pop up, Rodney Barber. Very happy. Good cornerback. We have some good cornerbacks anyway. I'm tempted to, I don't know, I'll probably get rid of one of these two since Tillman's only been in the team for a little bit of time. Not sure who. I'll decide on that once I pick them up. But thank you guys for commenting. As per usual, comment down below, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Let's try and get over 40 on all 3 of those things. Try and get over 40 new subscribers overnight. That would be fantastic because the subscriber count's going up reasonably well at the moment. So thank you guys for that. But anyway, I will jump into the team building. So guys, this is the new lineup. We've got Schwartz there at right tackle. That 99 pass block, the pass blocking across the team and the run blocking actually, all the run blocking is, I can't even describe how good it is. It's all over. They've got 97, 97, 98, 99 and 94 there from Schwartz. He also has 98 impact blocking. And the line is just next level now. We got Charles Clay in there. We've got Delaney Walker back up just for now. That means Okoye actually isn't going to be our tight end anymore. So we won't have Okoye going on 50-yard streaks down the field, which is definitely going to benefit us because I never threw to him because I knew he'd drop it. But anyway, we got Calvin at strong safety. I don't really want to get rid of Mike Mitchell yet. Let me know what you guys want me to do about that in the comments down below as well. If you want me to move him instead of Mike Mitchell, or we could have 2 absolute legends at safety on the team now. So we got Dunlap in there as well. Managed to pick him up for 5k. That's an absolute bargain. If you look at the stats, he's 94 rated for 5k. You're probably not going to find many better left ends than that. We got Selby in there from last episode, and we got Rodney Barber in there. However you want to pronounce it. That's just how I pronounce it. Looks like a very good card. He's not the tallest, but with that 98 zone coverage, I play zone a lot. He'll be doing more than good enough for us in there. So if you guys have enjoyed the episode, like I said earlier, let's try and get over 40 likes again and keep the comments coming in. The more times you guys comment, the more likely I am, to see your name pop up, and then I'll just recognise it and go with your comments more often because I'm trying to go with the comments of the guys who comment a lot. Sorry I couldn't give you shout outs this episode, but you know who you are if you commented on the filters you want me to use. But anyway, enough babbling, enough rambling on. Now I will jump into the game. So guys, I've actually got highlights from 3 separate games for you today, so hopefully you enjoy that. I mean, I was getting a lot of shorter highlights from games, so what I thought I'd do, I should just include them in this one video, to be honest. So this guy came out, he's on offense to start off with, we're on defense, hoping to get a stop early on in the game. Got the Bills uniform on, so first time we've ever used that. Hopefully it's some good luck for us. We put some good pressure on him. He tries to throw it deep to Odell Beckham, and Sean Smith is having none of that. He's going to intercept that straight away. And on our first offensive play, obviously going to run it with Clinton Portis. Hopefully he can get things going, get rolling, and we're going to juke to the inside, shrug off that tackle like there's absolutely nothing. And you're not catching Clinton Portis once he's in the open field. And that is 2 plays. He started on offense, and we were 7-0 up. And he ended up quitting. And this tends to happen in a lot of games for me. Very annoyingly, but you know, I'm more than happy to just get the wins under my belt in the series. So moving into the second game here. Coming out as the Giants against the Panthers. To be honest, luckily the kits were different. I mean, there was another game I had between this where the kits just totally clashed and you could barely tell who you were throwing to. But anyway, coming into this game, he was coming out 5 wide, which I hate coming up against, because when you come up against 5 wide, there's tends to always be at least one receiver open. Like you can see plays like that. I think he had 4 receivers on that with a tight end, so similar to 5 wide. But there tends to always be at least one person open, and you just can't defend against it easily. I mean, we needed a sack. Luckily for us, he rolled out, and Big Ray comes up and gets a nice interception for us there. Really needed that, because I hate coming up against 5 wide, and I sort of just need to get things going on offense and just need to score against it. The only way I can beat it personally is just to outscore my opponent when they go 5 wide. But we're coming up on offense here. We got Clay there, who actually turns out to be a lot better than I thought he would be. I mean, obviously he's not the quickest tight end in the world, but his route running, catching traffic and everything else is pretty much perfect. So he was making a lot of good plays for us in these games. And we get to 3rd and inches. Obviously we're going to fullback dive it. We're going to the right. We're going to swap it to the left since there's that big hole there. Okoye is just going to bounce off that strong safeties, or that safeties sort of hit stick tackle. And we all know what's coming. I always tend to get to the 1 yard line and then get stopped, so I can't get those big highlight plays, which is very annoying. But we're just going to toss it into the end zone, just get the 7-0 lead. And this guy, for some reason, decided to stop going with a lot of wide receivers at this point. Not sure why. And we get a sack there, 2nd and 18, and I'm in my favourite position on defence now. I can just go deep coverage, force them into try and making a big play. And you know, when people throw it really deep, it's sort of a 50-50 at times, but I think with the quality of players I've got at the moment, especially with Calvin at free safety, if he's anywhere near their receiver, he's probably going to come up with a catch more often than they are, since he is a spec catch beast. But we force a turnover there, perfect for me, 7-0 up. We're sort of boxed him right into his end zone. I'm thinking about running it with Clinton Portis, but I'm going to swap play. I'm going to change play about a bit, make him not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with a fade route to the outside. I was thinking I'd be wide open there, but his safety makes a really nice read and manages to break that up. So it's 2nd and goal. I just want to get 2 possessions up. The main thing for me in this game was getting 2 possessions up. And Clay for us, wide open there, making some big plays. But this guy, you know, he wasn't defeated. He felt like he still had a chance in the game. He's going to come out running. And the run game just never works against me for some reason. I can go deep coverage, I can go cover 4, I can go cover 6, I can go whatever coverage I want. But stuff in the runs seems to work with my line a lot of the time. Not sure why. Not sure if it's the way I line up by pinching the line, making everyone crash middle. But we force into 4th and 20 again. Like I said, my favourite position to come up against this 4th and 20. He's going to try and throw it deep. He's got a one-on-one, but he's one-on-one with Antonio Cromartie. And he he can catch as well as a wide receiver, and he's 6'2", so he's really good coming up against him. Once I was in this position as well, I saw Fitz was quicker than his wide receiver, and since he's 6'3", he's quicker than the cornerback he was against. Sorry, I'm just going to launch it deep to him. He comes up with a catch. We get a lovely touchdown. 21-0 up in the game, and it's pretty much game over for me at this point in my head. I just need to force this guy to panic and eventually quit from the game. But 2nd and 21, we're going to come in with a big hit here from behind, causes a fumble. They need to fix that in the game, I think. His lineman should have definitely picked that up, but luckily for us, Barr comes in, picks it up. I'm loving blitzing Barr at the moment. I know loads of people love him in coverage and using him, but for blitzing, he's so quick and he gets off the block really easily. But this guy, at this point in the game, he'd had enough at 27-0. I mean, 4 touchdowns to none. He'd had enough. He knew he didn't stand a chance in the game, and he ended up quitting. So we've actually got some short highlights of one more game, but it's coming towards the end of the episode. So if you guys have enjoyed, smash a like on the like button. Hopefully you have. I mean, I really enjoyed playing today, which is why I threw three game highlights into the video. But we're coming up against someone here. As you can see, it's already a 7-all game. Very close game. He rolls out here with Mariota. We put pressure on, and that is Rodney Barber coming up with a huge interception in one of his debut games. One of the early games. And it looks like a cover 1 to me here. So if I send a few people deep, the worst case scenario, I can pick out a one-on-one coverage. We pick out Kelvin Benjamin there, who's actually, I'm not sure whether he's really good or not. He tends to come up with a lot of good catches, but he's going to roll out here. I'm not sure who the hell he was trying to throw to there or what happened, but Kiko Alonso comes up with an interception. Huge from Kiko there. I mean, everyone on this team is just making plays at the moment. So many good players. But at this point, he was just totally out of there. Closed his console off, and that was it. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video.